You like to swing?
Listen to Benny Goodman, the king of swing.
Do you like to smoke?
Penny for penny, Camels are your best cigarette buy. The makers of Camel cigarettes present the Saturday Night Camel Caravan with Benny Goodman and the greatest assembly of swing artists in the world today. And here he is, the king of swing, Benny Goodman.
Thank you. Good evening and welcome to the Saturday Night Camel Caravan. Tonight we're broadcasting again from New York, where Broadway is preparing to light up with some new shows, and Tin Pan Alley is grinding out the tunes. Our guests tonight are the celebrated Lynn Murray Choir and the greatest living trumpet player, Louis Armstrong. But let's get on the way. Here's Ted Pearson to tell you all about the first tune.
You remember we said last Saturday tonight's session was really going to be a barn burner? Well, sit tight, because here we go with Pick a Rib. And from there on, you're on your own. Next Wednesday is the opening of the new Rodgers and Hart show, Too Many Girls. Tonight, in the way of a little advanced peep at what that opening night's audience is going to hear, Benny plays one of the show's outstanding songs. I didn't know what time it was, and Louise Tobin let you in on a beautiful set of lyrics. My, but you look pretty tonight, Miss Tobin.
Just listen to the lyrics, Mr. Pearson.
like the month of May it was, and I'll say it was grand, grand to be alive, to be young, to be mad, to be yours alone. Grand to see your face, feel your touch, hear your voice, know that I'm your own. I didn't know what year it was, life was no prize. I wanted love, and here it was, shining out of your eyes. I'm wise, and I know what time it is now.
Perhaps you swingsters who collect records already know that Benny's recording of I Didn't Know What Time It Was just released this week. It's that man, old Satcho, Louis Armstrong.
Hello, Louie. How are you? You know, Louie, as a kid in short pants, still learning to play the clarinet, I used to stand by the hour at the plantation in Chicago and listen to you play. And like lots of other kids studying music, you were really my idol.
Man, tell me more. Tell me more, Benny. Tell me more.
Well, you're not the only one, Benny. Here's what Panassier says in his book, Hot Jazz. Louis Armstrong is the greatest solo player jazz music has ever known. There can be only one or two musicians of his caliber in a century.
Well, where does it say that?
Right there in that book, Louis.
I'm going to get that book tomorrow.
When Benny asked Louis what he wanted to do tonight, he said he wanted to play and sing with a sextet. So Louis turns loose on a real Armstrong classic, Ain't Misbehaved.
They want to talk with by myself. They want to walk with I'm happy on the shelf. Misbehaving, save my love. Oh, baby, no certain one I love. Flirting, you done a thinking of. She's baby, like honor in a corner. Don't go nowhere, and I don't care. All your kisses are worth waiting for. Believe me, don't stay out late, don't get to go home about 8, leave radio. This baby and save my love, yeah.
Louis opens at New York's famous Cotton Club tomorrow night. Louis, you'll kill him. The precision and tremendous power of the brass section in Benny Goodman's band made it one of the greatest ever assembled. Famous for fast, hot tunes, the brass now goes to work on a slow, almost sweet tune, Moonlight Serenade. Now it's time for the famous Goodman Sextet. You ready, Benny?
Ready, Ted. The other day, the boys were fooling around with some strayed chords, and we cooked up a tune, but we didn't have a title. Since we have two electric instruments in the sextet, the guitar and the vibraharp, we decided to call it AC and DC Current.
Turn on the juice, Benny. Turn on the juice. Now here's the man who knows all the questions and answers about smoking, George Bryan.
Don't deny yourself smoking pleasure at its best. Smoke Camel's The Pleasure Cigarette.
And here's the big moment. In presenting Louis Armstrong again, Benny Goodman has arranged to recreate a very memorable recording date, just as it was done in the recording studio. Louis lays down his trumpet, and the Lynn Murray Choir gathers round him as he tells the story of 3 children from the land of Israel who took a trip to the land of Babylon.
The story of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego.
There was 3 children from the land of Israel, Shadrach, Meshach, Abednego, took a trip to the land of Babylon, Shadrach, Meshach, Abednego. Nebuchadnezzar was the king of Babylon, Shadrach, Meshach, Abednego, took a lot of gold and made an idol, Shadrach, Meshach, Abednego. And he told everybody when he heard the music of the cornet. And he told everybody when he heard the music of the flute. And he told everybody when he heard the music of the harp. You must fall down and worship the idol, Shadrach, Meshach, Abednego. But the children of Israel would not bow down, Shadrach, Meshach, Abednego. Couldn't fool them with a golden idol, Shadrach, Meshach, Abednego. I said you couldn't fool them with a golden idol, Shadrach, Meshach, Abednego.
Shadrach, Meshach, Abednego.
So the king put the children in the fiery furnace, Shadrach, Meshach, Abednego. Heaped on coals and red-hot brimstone, Shadrach, Meshach, Abednego. 7 times hotter than it ought to be, Shadrach, Meshach, Abednego. One of the soldiers that the king had put there, Shadrach, Meshach, Abednego. So the Lord sent an angel with the snow-white wings down in the middle of the furnace, talking to the children about the power of the gospel, Shadrach, Meshach, Abednego. Well, you couldn't burn a hair on the head of Shadrach, Meshach, Abednego, laughing and talking while the fire jumping round.
Meshach, Abednego.
Old Nebuchadnezzar called, "Hey there," when he saw the power of the Lord. And they had a big time in the house of Babylon. Shadrach, Meshach, Abednego. Oh, Abednego.
Look out now, hang on tight, because here comes Benny Goodman with a real rocker, King Porter's Stomp.
And that's it, boys and girls. Till next week. Thanks to all of you for listening, and thanks to all of you Camel smokers who make these broadcasts possible. Good night.
When the Camel Caravan comes rolling in next Saturday night with Benny Goodman on the lead camel, you're going to hear something a little different in the way of swing. Benny will have as his guest the world's greatest swing harpist, Casper Reardon. See you Saturday night.
The makers of Camel cigarettes present 3 great shows each week. On Monday night, the radio version of the famous comic strip Blondie, starring Arthur Lake and Penny Singleton. On Tuesday nights, the Dixieland Music Shop with Bob Crosby, Helen Ward, and Johnny Mercer. And on Saturday nights, Benny Goodman, the king of swing, with Louise Tobin, Ted Pearson, and next week's guest, Casper Reardon. And don't forget that for cooler, milder smoking all the time, it's Camel. Penny for penny, Camels are your best cigarette buy.
This is the National Broadcasting Company.